And we are back for Dummies Breakdown, where I tend to break down the last Broncos game in 90 seconds or less. And you may or may not come away with any helpful information. This past Saturday, the Broncos played the Bills, and we lost. Yep, we lost pretty bad. But this is why I've always said, preseason doesn't matter. Nope, it doesn't. I've always said that. All right, main takeaways. 1, does Broncos country need to panic? Absolutely not. We are just watching our second and third stringers, checking that out. Now, is it in my nature? No. My DNA to panic? Absolutely. Yes, it is. So this is why we do as I say, not as I do. But also keep in mind, the Rams did go 0-3 in the preseason last year, and I'm pretty sure they had a pretty all right season. 2, honestly, if you just watched the first 7 minutes of the game, you could have turned off the TV and had a great rest of your Saturday. We looked pretty good for those first 7 minutes. Josh Johnson had some great passes to Montreal, Washington. Mike Boone had some yardage. And Kendall Hinton had a phenomenal deep catch. It was out of bounds, but it was still pretty cool. Then Brandon McManus scored a field goal, making the score 3-0. And we were in the lead. And that is the last time I can say those words in this video. Yep. McManus then scored a 43-yard field goal and then a 55-yard field goal. And just when you thought BMAC was the only one that was gonna throw points up on that board, oh no, Rippon comes in and throws a pass to Eric Saubert for a touchdown, baby. 3, speaking of Brett Rippon, he had some great deep passes. One to Albert Okwuegbunam. Wow, I said it. One to Albert O for 26 yards, a 27-yarder to Trey Quinn, and 20 yards to Jalen Virgil. And his stats were basically identical to Case Keenum, with them both having 1 touchdown, and Keenum with 192 yards and Rippon with 191. Then you look at Rippon and Johnson's stats overall from the first 2 games, and they are incredibly close, with Johnson having a 62% completion rating and Rippon having a 68% completion rating. So, is the quarterback duel still dueling? I think it is. Too close to call. I'm just happy I don't have to make the decision. If it were up to me, we'd all be one happy family and we'd all be on the Broncos, including me. 4, fun fact, the punt return yardage on Saturday was the most yards in a preseason game for the Broncos in 12 years. 12 years ago, Justin Bieber just came out with his hit single, Baby. Really let that sink in. Jalen Virgil had 2 returns for a total of 60 yards. Montreal, Washington had 2 returns for a total of 55 yards. Mike Boone had a return for 27 yards, and Trey Quinn had a return for 18 yards for a total of 180 yards. And 5, we got to see our boy Vaughn for the first time since we traded him on that fateful day. In fact, the last time we played the Bills in preseason was when Vaughn was a rookie. Talk about a full circle. And when both Michael Ojemudia and Malik Reed got hurt, Vaughn went to the field both times to check on them. The emotional hold this man has over me, there is no end in sight. Please come back. And there's your Dummies Breakdown. Last preseason game this Saturday against the Vikings. And we better win, please, because preseason doesn't matter, remember? Thanks for watching. This is definitely not under 90 seconds. This is a lot harder than I thought.